Welcome back to KSG. Today we're going to do our comparison between the MRE and the 4 Patriots.
We're going to look at these a little bit differently as a one pack, one meal, because that's what the MRE is. Of course, when you're cooking with the 4 Patriots, you would normally cook for multiple people.
This alone is a serving size for 4 servings, where this is a meal.
The 4 servings of the 4 Patriots calorically is almost the same as the MRE.
So if you look at it, the calories for 1 serving is 260. If you times that by 4, math genius here.
Well, we're going to look at about 1,040 calories in this package. And all you have to add to this is water. But you do have to have your own heat source. There's some caveats.
Total for 1 serving, it has 370 milligrams of sodium, which is for 4.
4 would be 1,200 plus 280, so 1,480 grams of sodium, which is significant.
I'm working his math skills here. And there is no cholesterol in this package. But this is just a creamy rice and vegetable dinner. So you might need to have more than just this with it. We actually have this cooking on the stove beside us, and I'll actually be stirring it every now and then while we're doing this video.
We will link to the taste test of this at the end, it's somewhere in this video whenever it's done, so that you can see, at least what we think of it. So on to our breakdown. The 4 Patriots was fairly simple. It's going to be about half of your caloric intake, and it is designed as an emergency food or for hikers or something like that. So you're looking at that these could reasonably be 2 meals, and 2 different packs would sustain the person through a moderate hike, maybe 6 to 8 miles with your pack.
Or overnight hiking camp that we did.
Exactly.
This, for the MRE, it comes with a lot of different stuff.
Like an MRE spoon, which is awesome. It's a nice long spoon that will reach down into those envelopes, so you want to hold it. The other bonus to the MRE are the heat packs. So this is just famously part of every MRE, just a way to warm your stuff up if you don't have means to make a fire or boil water. But in our case, since we're camping, we already have that, so this is something we usually take out.
Also, if you notice, it comes in this great big pack. It's kind of bulky to carry around, so if you're hiking, you might want to take everything out separately.
Because when you look at this, being honest, you have about 1,200 calories, you got about 1,200 calories. Which one do you want to put in your pack?
Also nice in there is our little packet. This has salt, pepper, ketchup, mustard.
Dinner mints.
Dinner mints in it. We have some chicklet scum. Yum, fresh breath for afterwards. We also have our cheese spread with bacon, which can go on our wheat snack twin pack crackers. Say that 3 times fast. This actually, our crackers have, there's 2 crackers in here, so this is only 1 serving. It has a total of 180 calories and 330 milligrams of sodium, no cholesterol. So you can take your cheese spread with bacon that has 180 calories, 150 from fat, and put it on here.
Now, obviously, the MRE is geared famously toward people that are going to be marching maybe 12 miles in a day, carrying a heavy pack in less than optimum conditions. You're going to find there's going to be more fat to this, there's going to be more carbs to this, and it's going to have significantly more sodium, because that's just the nature of preserved foods. Even 4 Patriots, other meals, the sodium can go up pretty high. Here we've got, this is menu number 19, by the way, if anybody's interested. This is a beef patty, grilled jalapeno pepper jack flavor.
Ooh, just up your alley.
There you go. So you got a jalapeno cheeseburger kind of thing here. Now, if this were me, I'd put that cheesy bacon on it and put it between the crackers, but that's me. So this has got 11 grams of fat, 15% of your daily cholesterol, which is 45 milligrams, 370 milligrams of sodium. But it does also pack 16 grams of protein. So you're talking about 170 calories in this little box alone, but 100 of those are from fats. Now we've got the cocoa beverage powder, military hot chocolate. This is actually pretty good.
It is.
But we're talking 180 calories in your drink. You're approaching a can of soda at this point. 50 of those calories are from fat. So
I think I'd rather have a cup of soda.
Coming in before we hit up our double. Well, we're gonna hit up our double desserts now.
Ooh, double desserts?
Chocolate chip cookie, and this is 300 calories by itself.
Ooh, that's a calorie-rich cookie.
140 of them from fat.
Damn, I'm gonna get fat on that cookie.
This is more of maybe a lunch break in itself, but the issue you're going to run into in this is you're still going to be hungry because there's just not a lot of volume of food in here. So famously, MREs are also dry, so take with much water.
Much water. That means you have to carry more stuff.
And at 8 pounds a gallon, water's not light.
Yikes.
But we have a future video coming on how to purify water multiple different ways, or how to filter it and what that difference is. So hang on for that too in a future video.
Last dessert, cherry blueberry cobbler. Oh, that sounds good.
You gotta love a meal that comes with 2 desserts.
I know, I like dessert. Can I have one before and one after?
Of course.
Oh, good. I like having dessert first. Total calories for our cherry blueberry cobbler is 150.
And that's not bad.
We have 15 milligrams of cholesterol and 170 milligrams of sodium. In the dessert, I don't want sodium in my dessert.
That's what keeps it around. So at least you have a dessert.
That's true.
You can't always get the fresh raspberries and blackberries on the walk.
That is true.
So the differences here, you've obviously got a little bit of a difference in sodium content. And let's look at this to be fair. If you're going to pack away an MRE as a meal, you're going to pack away this packet as a meal. So we're talking 1,040 calories, and we have a grand total of 1,160 calories in the MRE. In the big scope of things, this is a wash. Total cholesterol in this is 0 milligrams, compared to the MRE at 115 milligrams. Our sodium, this one has 370 milligrams, and this is on the lighter side of any. Oh yes, I forgot. Times it by 4. 1480. You've got more sodium in here than in your MRE. Where the MRE loses is in the fats. So either way, if you have a steady diet of these pre-made meals, whether it's an MRE or whether it's ready-to-go food storage, your cardiologist is going to love you.
That's probably not a good thing.
No.
You better be really active when you're eating these. You don't want to eat this and sit down, okay?
Now, in all honesty, if you're going to do this as a one sit, you're not going to be feeling great. This is going to be heavy. But just to be fair, roughly equivalent. Do you want to carry this or full of this in your pack? Even if you field strip it, there's going to be quite a few things to put in your pack. So you can actually save a little room on those prepared. So now this is...
Get my hands full.
These are options 1 and 2 right now. We've actually decided that we're going to do an entirely different video where we're going to make an on-the-go backpacker meal using plain food storage. These, again, are designed for emergency food storage or backpackers or military operation where calories are king and you need to have all that because you are in constant motion.
And they last a very long time, so they have all that sodium and fat, which is not good for your body, especially if you're not moving.
So here we are. This has brought us to the end of our first part of our comparison. We will be comparing the end results of this to making a meal ourselves using food storage. Please stand by for that one. And we'll link to the video in here. We will be doing a taste test of the 4 Patriots because this is a very popular one that not a lot of us have tried yet.
We've had this for a year and we're just now trying it, just because we were keeping it as food storage. So you guys have upped our ante and we're trying it to see how it's going to be.
So if you like these videos, if you're finding some use in them, remember, likes are free. You can always subscribe so you don't miss anything, especially the upcoming taste test video and the recipe video with the food storage and our water purification video that I talked about.
Ooh, we have some good stuff coming up.
That we do. So like it, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you don't want to miss anything, and by all means share us with your friends.